just mention the results. The top line revenue was flat. EBITDA was up by 2.5%, EBITDA 4.6%. But more importantly, EBITDA margin expanded by 60 bips to record of 22.5 in FY20. And EBIT margin was 12%, a record again, increased by 60 bips. So was NPAT, EPS was up, dividend per share was up. And basically our journey of improving both quality and quantity of earnings have carried on over 5 years. We started this journey 5 years ago with the company having a revenue of almost $1.2 billion at 17.8% EBITDA. Today we stand at $2.1 billion and EBITDA of 22.5, pre-ASP number of $473 million, almost double to what it was 5 years ago. Obviously that includes Tox acquisition, but a significant amount of organic growth as well. We also announced completion of a couple of projects. So when we acquired Tox Free 2 years ago, we committed $35 million in synergies. That project has been now delivered more than that. And all financial metrics which we committed to the market at the time of equity raise has been delivered. So that project is now done, finished. We acquired SKM last year in October. We promised that by 1st of July 2020, it will be all commissioned, done, and volume will be signed, and we committed again to we delivered that, and that's been done. We said for 5 years ago, we've been working on a long-term remediation issue of our landfills. So those of you who will remember the old Trans-Pacific days, we had if I can call it, monkey on our back, because we had some old landfills sitting there which were acquired, and we had a remediation issue. 5 years ago, we committed we will not spend more than $45 million a year. We will fix the issue by June 2020, and that has been done and delivered, which basically means our remediation now goes back to business as usual, creating $125 million free cash flow in the next 5 years compared to previous 5 years. Our balance sheet sits at 1.46, which is pretty healthy. And in this market, it's a really good opportunity for us to use our balance sheet as the competitors or tier 2 players come out of COVID in a poor shape. So our pipeline looks pretty exciting right now from that perspective. We have also released our ESG report, which comes online on 11th of September. So those of you who are interested in ESG or your clients are interested in ESG, all of the ESG metrics will be online. We promised that for last year. That is now delivered as well. So all the things we have been promising by June 2020 have been now delivered. On Footprint 2025, our plastic pelletizer plant goes on plan. It will come online in December 21, taking 1 billion, and I say billion, plastic bottles, water bottles, and processing them into 30,000 tons of plastic pellet, with the largest plastic pellet plant in the country. And that will solve a plastic problem for New South Wales, Victoria. We are now also looking at a HDPE, which is the plastic which we use for milk bottles, pelletizing plant for that, and a glass beneficiation. And energy for waste plant we announced in New South Wales. We are working that through. That's about $500 million plus investment. Obviously, will be project finance, and that is going as well as we were thought so far. We haven't got the approval as yet, but we're working that through. We've also said that we will be looking for energy for waste plant in Brisbane, as well as in Victoria over the next couple of years. So headline, that's where we are. We found market, we were doing very well till Q3 end. And Q4, we hit the COVID. We've always talked about operating leverage, which basically means if you grow your top line by 3-4%, you should be able to grow in our business bottom line by 7-9%, which we have done successfully for the last 5 years. Till when the Q4 hit, we saw revenue decline, and the game in town for us is that we don't deleverage either. And that's exactly what we ended up doing in Q4, giving us a result within the original guidance, and hence the market reacted the way market reacted.